Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 5 of our virtual summer reading. Today we're going to have a ninja time. So first we're going to read kind of a classic story, but a little different. Hansel and Gretel Ninja Chicks. Let's get started. Once upon a menacing time, 2 chicks knew a fox was at large. Their ma had been taken and Pa was quite shaken, so Hansel and Gretel took charge. They trained in the art of ninjutsu and practiced their wing throwing in blocks. They learned how to creep without making a peep, so they wouldn't fall prey to that fox. One day they returned from the dojo to a coop in a complete disarray. The signs of a tussle showed someone with muscle had dragged their dear papa away. They quickly surveyed their surroundings. The fox had left prints in the dirt. Come on, we're not chicken. That fox needs a licking before our poor papa gets hurt. They trekked till they spotted a feather. It looks like we're on the right track. They kept up their pace, dropping crumbs just in case, so they'd easily find their way back. The forest grew twisted and tangled. As Hansel and Gretel searched on, the light faded fast, and they noticed at last that the trail and the breadcrumbs were gone. They shredded and groped in the darkness. We're lost, whispered Hansel with dread. They weaved and they wound and kept roaming around until they saw light up ahead. It came from a cottage of cornbread. Let's eat, Hansel clucked with delight. She nibbled away till she heard someone say, "My dear, come on in for a bite." I'll whip up some quick teriyaki while we wait for the tea cakes to bake. Why not? Hansel reckoned, off guard for a second. Then quickly she saw her mistake. She gasped and then she dashed to the corner where Pop was confined in a crate. "Watch out," Papa cried. "You'll be chicken pot pied." She sidestepped, but it was too late. The fox plucked her up in a hurry and shoved her right into the pen. "You're scrawny and tough, but you'll plump soon enough. For now, I'll just stir-fry this hen." The fluttering hen looked familiar. "It's Mama!" cried Hansel in shock. Hansel was scared, but she came well prepared. "I bet I can jimmy this lock." Outside in the dark, Gretel listened, dismayed at the fox's misdeed. She climbed in the flue and squeezed her way through. With a ninja-like silence and speed, of course. Then Gretel swooped in and snatched Mama and swiftly adjusted her stance. The fox took a leap, but with one feathery sweep, the chick boldly blocked her advance. Not bad, said the fox, striding toward them. Give up, Gretel clucked, undeterred. The fox said, surrender? No way, chicken tender. Your cheap little threats are absurd. The fox charged and grappled with Gretel. A flurry of feathers and fur. The fox held her tight, but Gretel wrenched right as something zipped past with a whir. With the fox in a daze, Gretel vaulted as Hansel and Papa broke free. With one wicked spin, Hansel kicked the fox in. You're done with your chick frying spree. She slammed the door shut and then locked it. The fox crumbled, looking unnerved. You two ninja chicks got us out of that fix, and justice, not dinner, was served. From then on, they made it their mission to rescue, protect, and defend. They'd work night and day to liberate prey, till bird napping came to an end. The end. Pretty cool story. A little different from our normal Hansel and Gretel, but still kind of fun with a ninja twist. So today we are going to make ninja stress balls. You guys know what a stress ball is? It's kind of something you can squeeze and stuff, kind of play with. So we're going to make our own ninja stress ball. So I need you guys to take out the things from your today's kit. So you're going to have 4 balloons and 2 baggies. Do not open your baggies. We want to leave them nice and closed the way they are, okay? So you're going to have 2 of these because you guys are going to get to make 2 ninja stress balls, okay? So Mrs. V has one of hers already done to show you, and then we're going to make this one together, okay? So I want you to take one of your white balloons, one of your bags, and then pick which color one you want to make first. You can make both of them, but we're going to show you just one. So I already made my red one, so I'm going to make my purple one now. Now you guys have all sorts of different colors. You might have green, you might have pink, you might have yellow, you might even have orange, blue, okay? So this is going to be pretty simple. And the other things that you need is you need some scissors. Now this is going to be tricky a little bit for some of you, so if you need help from mom or dad or grandma and grandpa or anything, you make sure that you ask for help, okay? So we're going to have scissors and then either like a marker or a pen. You don't need both, just one or the other, okay? Because that's how we're going to draw our little ninja face. So first what I want you to do is I'm going to have you take your white balloon, and you see how it's kind of a circle and then there's like a line? I'm going to have you guys actually cut this part off, and you just need to go straight across, and you're just going to go just like this, okay? So now you have 2 pieces. This one you can throw away, we don't need him, but this one we need. I'm going to have you do it with your colored one too. So here's my purple one, so then you guys need to do it with your colored one too, okay? There's not a lot of cutting today. So that's part, okay? Then the next part is just on your colored one, not your white one, but your colored one. We're going to cut out a little itty bitty kind of square, because that's what's going to make our face open up, okay? So now itty bitty little because it's going to stretch open quite a bit, okay? You're gonna wanna kind of put it down a little bit here. So if you look, here's the top of our balloon, here was the bottom of our balloon. You're gonna wanna do it kinda in the middle, okay? It's okay if it's not exactly in the middle, but a little bit farther down will be best. You're just gonna do a little cut and a little cut. Okay, so now you guys should be able to see where I cut, and then we're gonna need to cut this across. This might definitely be the part that you might need some help from mom and dad or grandma and grandpa, aunt and uncle, whoever's with you today. Okay, and we're gonna cut just this itty bitty little square out, okay? Because when we stretch this, it's gonna open a whole bunch more, okay? So we just need an itty bitty little piece cut out. So if you guys look, I'll kind of try to put it closer. It's just a little bit, not very big, okay? Now we're done with our scissors, so you can put those aside for now. And we're going to take our bag of, and this is flour, if you haven't figured it out yet, this is flour, okay? We wanna leave it inside our bag. So this is bagged up really good for you guys. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up, and if you stick your kind of fingers in there, you can open up your white balloon. And what you're gonna work on is you're gonna put this into here. And now I know what you're thinking, Mrs. V, this is way bigger than my balloon. Well, your balloon will stretch and it'll kind of fit in there. And it's gonna be kind of tight, because that's kind of what we need, okay? So you're just gonna kind of shove it all in there. Okay, see, just like that. Now we'll kind of squish it around a little bit to where it makes kind of more of a circle, okay? Looks like a big giant marshmallow because it's white, okay? So this is what we have. Now we're gonna do the same thing, except we're gonna pay attention to what direction we're putting it on. If you see this part's all nice and covered, this is the top of our white balloon. This is where we cut off that part. So this part we need to cover up. So what I need you to do is your purple balloon, you're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna stretch it out, okay? But we're gonna put this part, if you set it down like this, and you go, you put this, stretch this out with your fingers. So if some of you, your little hands can't stretch it very far, you might need bigger hands to help. But if you stretch it out, and again, we're covering this up because that helps us keep our flour in. And go like that. Now, there we go. I almost have a purple ninja. What part is missing? You guys are so smart. His eyebrows and his eyes, right? So you can take your pen or your marker, whichever you like. Now, Mrs. V used marker on her red ninja, and see, I made my first square too big, so that's something I learned for you guys. Much smaller, so that way you can't see them all. So if you want to use a pen, that's fine. If you want to use marker, that's fine. But if you notice, my marker started rubbing off. So this one, I'm going to try a pen and see if it makes a difference. So you can just do a little line, little lines. And I put my eyebrows down because remember, that kind of makes them look like they're angry, you know, because ninjas are serious. They've got work to do. We'll put my eyeball, and you just draw a circle and kind of fill it in. And voila! I now have a red ninja and a purple ninja. Now, you guys make the same steps again to make your second ninja. So that way you guys will both have, everybody will have two ninjas. And if you squeeze them, they'll squeeze and they make different shapes and things like that. And aren't those kind of cool and fun? And there's a reason today's project is a little bit easier and less pieces than normal, because Thursday's project is going to be huge. So I wanted to make today a little bit easier for you guys. So hopefully you have some fun with your, oops, I have them upside down, your stress ninjas and everything. And I hope you guys have a great day. Make sure to be ninja-like. See you later.